I've been noticing lately that I've been approaching a lot of things in my life a lot more slow. That's not only based on the pace that I live, that I go to work, it's also been kind of in the pace that I play. I've been showing up differently. I'm not chasing mastery. I'm not chasing efficiency as much as I used to. And I'm more accepting that it's okay to be average. And that feels super new to me. And while it's refreshing and relieving at times, I feel it's something I need to lean into just a bit more, although it's super uncomfortable for me. So this video is going to be just a little different. It's going to be a little slower, a little less scripted, but I think it's something that I want to say, and this is my space to get that out. So if you're new here, hi there, I'm Guhmmie. If you're new, welcome to the channel. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm really glad you're here. I make videos kind of reflecting about life, either through my experiences or through video games, and most of the times it's both. And if you're in that slow phase of your life, whether it's just your age or just the time of year, I would want to give you that permission to feel that it's okay. Slow down and grab something to drink. And maybe this conversation isn't as one-off as it seems. If you like videos like this, just make sure I earn the like and the subscription before you do anything. But please feel free to hang out here for a little bit. So my old mindset, I used to treat everything like performance spaces, whether it was my job, whether it was my relationships, whether it was gaming. I'd optimize early. I do whatever I could to get that rise of I'm doing great, I'm doing a good thing, I'm doing it well. That's not healthy for sustainability, is what I've been learning. I would hate to feel behind. I mean, I still do to an extent. I would only measure success and fun if I was progressing in anything. If the number went up, I felt validated. Now I'm starting to feel a tug against that, or a tug away from that. Every time I did something, it feels like I had to prove something. I had to prove that I was going to be good. I had some promise. I didn't want to let people down. When I go into games, I feel like I had to check off the list. I had to be good at my competitive games or get through X amount of single player games. And if I wasn't improving or showing progress fast, I feel like I wasn't moving, and so I just restart. I guess you could say I was just impatient. As we get into this idea of being slow, as a lot of my videos kind of hinder around that idea, I also started to realize that I'm average, and that's okay. I may not be the best creator in this niche corner of the internet. I am not the best video game player. I'm not the best employee to ever work the job that I work. I'm not the best fiance or best friend, but you know, my effort is still valid. And so many times I would cut myself short because I didn't feel like the best. And I learned to accept this through my time with video games. And that's why I'm so appreciative of this hobby. Because when I sit down lately, I don't feel like I'm rushing to finish any of these games. I don't feel like I'm chasing optimal outcomes. I feel like I'm just existing in it. I'm enjoying it for what it is and not looking ahead and not deeming my worth just based on progress or numbers going up. And that's why I'm so grateful for this medium. And those two games that were really showing me that at some point I had to stop being exceptional and trying to be exceptional is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and Cairn. I wish I knew how to pronounce it. KCD 2, I'm only about 12 hours in, 14 or so maybe. And this is my first real immersive sandbox RPG that I've fully just given myself to. And the reason why is because this game really reflects life. Obviously, I'm not trudging around, broke off my buns in medieval Bohemia. That's not what I'm getting at, but you start the game off pretty weak, pretty unimportant. very incompetent, and the progress you get is very slow. It's not in 30 minutes you feel like you've progressed 5, 6, 7 levels. It's not that. What it's teaching me is that these small gains over time mean a lot. In the 12 hours, I feel like I've barely scratched the surface, and that's okay. I'm learning some of the systems, the world, through friction. I'll come up to a random villager and probably get my shit rocked, for lack of a better term. And that's all right. It's not as frustrating as it used to be. And when I fail, it doesn't feel very dramatic. It doesn't go, win, 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 you did it, congrats, you're amazing. It just kind of lets me be there. It doesn't hype me up. It doesn't make me rush to be great. It doesn't make me feel any more special than I do when I log in and log out. If anything, it removes the pressure that I've always felt in my everyday life to perform, to be the best I can be. It allows me to be clumsy, and it normalizes that feeling of being average. And in another way, it just lets me feel like my attention, my focus is worth it all. And that's amazing. That's an amazing feeling to get back from any hobby. But I've learned that this game lets me be bad. And doesn't care how impressive I am. It just asks for my presence. And I think that's something in 2026 that I've really been trying to focus on. And I feel this game, starting it at this month, has really been reformative for me. Why can't I do that for myself? Why can't I allow myself to be present? Why can't I allow myself to be clumsy? Why can't I allow myself to just suck at something for a while? And finally, I feel like I'm slowly opening that door to allow myself to feel all those negative things, but with a positive intention, with a positive response. And I'm just super grateful for this little experience, and I can't wait to keep going. And then I just booted up Cairn. I'm probably mispronouncing Karn. This game is so beautiful, but it's pretty much built around the premise that you're going to struggle. You're going to fall. You're going to have to take a little step back and rest a bit. You're not going to be great off rip. But it's kind of intriguing how hooked I am. I've only got an hour and a half in, but holy cow, that hour and a half went by quick. One grip at a time. I'm moving maybe 12, 15 feet in that little time I'm climbing. But each grip feels monumental. Each grip feels like, hey, I'm making progress. When I get to that top of that little cliff I'm trying to get up, the rest feels earned, and the falling that I probably do all the time is normal. Karen especially, I'm just gonna say Karen. Karen especially teaches me that effort doesn't need to be monumental. And I think that's accepting being average. Just because my effort doesn't change the world, doesn't change the people I'm around in one day, doesn't mean it's not worth celebrating in a sense. It makes me feel like even on the days where I don't have much in the tank, whether it's energy, patience, it makes it feel like, hey, that's fine. In today's society, you need to be 100% all the time, it seems. And Karen's letting me understand that it's okay if you don't have all you need right now. You can still do it. And whatever you can do is enough. Both games, to me, KCD2 and Karen, have just really anchored me in the acceptance of not needing to stand out. They've also been teaching me that small wins are worth it. Given the name a small win is kind of taken away from the feeling that it gives. Both these games, I'm just hooked because I'm only giving a normal effort. It's not like I'm grinding these games. It's not like these games ask me to do that. They both keep progressing whether I'm shining or I'm struggling. I'm addicted to trying something new, trying a different route, trying a different tactic. And main thing is that I feel like I'm right where I need to be. So much in my life, I have slow days. I have days where I don't feel very either or about what happened. I have so many days without highlights. It's time that I accept that and embrace those days. So you always hear the cliche, someday you're going to miss today. And it's really, I've been feeling that. Once you get in a job and a routine, the days and years melt together. And I'm feeling that a lot lately. It's not that I'm lowering my standards. I'm just somewhat lowering the pressure to make everything so grand that if I just have a meh day, it's okay. Like, that's still a good day. If I have a less than average day, that's fine. I'm still kicking. And I'm just really grateful that these two games are kind of affirming that thought, that line of thought I've been having lately. I just felt like I needed to share this little, I don't want to say struggle, but this little mode I'm in right now. While I'm very grateful to be in this, little part of my life, I still think it's worth venting about. And that's what I just wanted to do today. So once again, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. If you're here at this point in the video, you're a real one. I do appreciate it. Some days I feel like my ideas need to be scripted out. And today, I wanted to lean into more of an uncomfortable conversation rather than a script. If you are interested in some of these reflective talks and talking about games to help you learn through your game of life, well, here's your place. Please feel free to come hang out, like this video, and subscribe. And look in the description. I made a Discord to talk about life, talk about games, anything you're interested in with like-minded people. It'd be great to have you there. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.